Have you seen that they are trying to bring back the woolly mammoth with gene editing? What should Christians think of this?
I think that you get an island and call it, I don't know, Mammoth Island, and make a movie. What could go wrong? Nothing could go wrong. I actually think that it's my conviction that nothing good is ever permanently lost.
Okay.
And I think the idea of bringing back an extinct species is kind of amazing, and as long as the scientists involved in it remember all the science fiction movies they ever watched,
Yeah.
and are careful not to knock over any beakers in the lab.
But
Oops.
But they never do. They never behave.
They never behave.
Well, I mean, you ask what could go wrong, because it definitely seems like there's a serious that would be cool factor. But you say what could go wrong? What are the if they stay on the lane, they'll make woolly mammoths. But if they start going off the course, what are the things that you would say that's you getting out of what I think is permissible?
Yeah, well, there are, of course, the practical questions, like where are you going to put them? Mm-hmm. You know, are you planning on populating the Canadian tundra with? Are you wanting to reintroduce woolly mammoths up there, and then you can get a woolly mammoth tag to go hunting? And is that what you're going to do? That seems to me to be the most, most reasonable of the options. Are you going to just make 10 of them and sell them to zoos? That would be kind of a shame. I would think. It's one thing to have thousands in the wild and one or two in zoos, mm-hmm. but if the only living specimens are in the zoos, then what was the point? The big problem I see with this sort of thing is secularists who are not operating under the authority of God don't believe there are any constraints at all on what they can try. Mm-hmm. And so gene recovery could easily lead into gene splicing and making chimeras. So
there's a difference between recreating what God once created versus trying to create your own new thing.
Right, because the first thing is going to occur to them to do is, hey, if you want your son to play linebacker in the NFL, we've got. How would it be if he was 20% silverback gorilla?
Right. Okay.
Right. So, and the things that they're learning in this venture are things that a number of those things will transfer over into things that people ought not to be doing at all. So there's certain. I don't want genetic augmentation of human beings. I'm hostile to the whole transhumanist thing. Now, that doesn't mean that I'm against gene work with humans, because if the doctor comes, let's say it's 50 years from now, and the doctor comes out and I've got bad news for you, Mrs. Smith, your baby is Downs in the womb, and that's going to be an extra $500 to fix it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, okay. There we know is there. I don't see it as being any different in principle than a doctor setting a broken bone, because we know what a healthy bone is supposed to look like, and the doctor is just restoring the bone. Mm-hmm. And if there's a genetic birth defect, and we know how to fix it, then you're just restoring. You're going back to the status quo ante, and you're trying to conform to God's design. You're repairing, you're fixing, you're healing, which is different than, do you want your daughter to be a competitor in Miss America contest? And here are the specs, and here's your catalog. That seems to me to be perverse and demented.